Are you ready for a game changer? HBAR is setting the stage to create history, and you won't want to miss out on what's coming next. Hello and welcome back to MMO Crypto, your go-to source for insights and updates on everything happening in the crypto world. If this is your first time here, you've joined us at the perfect moment. For our regular viewers, thank you for tuning in again. Today, we've got something truly groundbreaking to discuss. HBAR. HBAR is on the verge of something massive. We're not just talking about small gains, we're talking about potential life-changing moves in the market. If you've been following the crypto space, you know that certain projects emerge as leaders during pivotal times. HBAR is positioning itself as one of those projects. And today, I'll break down exactly why it's capturing so much attention. HBAR is making waves like never before, and the numbers don't lie. Stick around to uncover why this could be the next big thing for crypto investors. If you're ready to stay ahead in the crypto game, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on MMO Crypto. We've got the insights you need to navigate this exciting market. Are we truly in the alt season? Or is Bitcoin still holding the reins? Let's break down what's happening right now in the market. Let's take a moment to reflect on the current market landscape. Volatility, as always, is a constant companion, and price swings are inevitable. While some may find this nerve-wracking, it's an expected part of the journey. What we're seeing right now isn't just random fluctuations. It's the mid to long-term trajectory of this ongoing bull run taking shape before our eyes. Yes, we're in the heart of what many are calling the alt season, and the momentum is undeniable. Bitcoin's dominance, however, is still a major factor to consider, sitting at an astonishing $91,300. Bitcoin's position remains influential, shaping the broader market dynamics. While altcoins like HBAR are showing impressive gains, we must understand that this isn't the full-blown alt season many anticipate. Bitcoin dominance is still setting the tone, but what happens when it begins to fade? The next phase of this market could be unlike anything we've seen. For the true alt season to take flight, we need to see Bitcoin's dominance take a significant step back. Picture this. Bitcoin's current dominance is like a heavyweight holding the door shut. The moment that weight shifts, the floodgates open and altcoins rush in to seize their moment. This is why we're keeping a close eye on the current dominance levels. While Bitcoin may still be leading the charge, altcoins are gearing up for what could be their most dramatic run yet. Have you noticed the explosive moves in altcoins lately? Well, HBAR is making waves and it's just getting started. When we dive into the recent performance of altcoins, one thing is clear. This is just the beginning. Over the past 7 days, HBAR has surged by an impressive 71%, and in the last 24 hours alone, it's up nearly 27%. These numbers are incredible, but they barely scratch the surface of what might be coming next. HBAR's trading volume is up by a staggering 56%, climbing to almost $1 billion in just 24 hours. Currently trading at approximately 8 cents, this kind of momentum is a strong signal of bullish sentiment. But let's not stop there. What's happening under the hood is even more fascinating. Curious about why HBAR's performance is turning heads? The charts tell a story of early potential that you don't want to overlook. The charts reveal just how early we are in this HBAR rally. The surge in dominance paired with increasing volume signals a broader awakening in the market. What we're seeing now might be just the prelude to a much larger breakout. It's not just about today's price movements, it's about positioning for what could be an unprecedented run. This is the kind of setup that catches the attention of those paying close attention to the fundamentals. If you think this is impressive, wait until we dive deeper into what's driving these moves. From despair to dominance, what does HBAR's journey reveal about the market's next big move? Let's dive deeper into HBAR's dominance and how it has evolved. For the past year, HBAR's dominance chart painted a bleak picture. It was in a downward spiral, mirroring the sentiment around altcoins at the time. Prices were low, confidence was shattered, and many investors threw in the towel, believing the market had no more to offer. But here's the thing. Markets thrive on cycles, and history often rhymes. What we're witnessing now feels eerily similar to the fall of 2020, right before everything started to change. Back then, just like now, the atmosphere was heavy with doubt. Yet, those who stayed the course were rewarded with incredible returns. HBAR is just starting to wake up. What happens when dominance surges past its previous highs? Today, we're seeing signs of life returning to HBAR. Dominance, which was once languishing at its lowest points, is now climbing steadily. The current level sits at just 0.11%. A small figure, yes, but a massive leap from its recent lows. For context, in April, dominance hit 0.26%, the same peak it reached in September 2021 during its all-time highs. Now, imagine this. The crypto market is sitting at over $3 trillion in total value. If HBAR were to reach just 1% dominance in a market climbing toward $5 to $7 trillion, the implications would be monumental. This would translate to a market cap for HBAR that dwarfs its previous highs, pushing price targets into entirely new territory. This isn't just speculation. It's the logical progression of a recovering and expanding market. Dominance doesn't just measure strength, it predicts potential. And HBAR's potential at this point is undeniable. Ever wondered how high HBAR can soar this bull run? Let's explore some predictions that could redefine your expectations. When we look at HBAR's potential, the question often arises, how high can it go during this bull run? It's a valid question, and the answer is both exciting and eye-opening. If we're considering HBAR's total supply of 50 billion tokens, or even just focusing on the circulating supply, the numbers are staggering. Realistically, a price of $1 to $2 is entirely within reach. This isn't just blind optimism. It's based on market behavior and previous patterns. Let's take a moment to consider this. Back in 2021, Dogecoin, a token that many would argue lacks the strong fundamentals of HBAR, reached a nearly $100 billion market cap at its peak. Even today, Dogecoin still holds a market cap close to $55 billion. Now imagine HBAR, a token with real-world use cases and significant institutional backing, climbing to similar or even greater heights. If a speculative token like Dogecoin can achieve such numbers, what's stopping HBAR? The market has shown time and time again that hype, coupled with utility, can drive tokens to incredible valuations. Could HBAR be the next big name to dominate the crypto charts? The comparison with Dogecoin might surprise you. Furthermore, consider the speculative nature of the current market environment. We're still in a phase where hype and speculation play a huge role in price discovery. This means that HBAR, with its strong fundamentals, stands out as a prime candidate for exponential growth. And while $1 to $2 seems conservative, the truth is, anything is possible in this space. The foundation is set. The question isn't if HBAR will reach these heights, it's when. The current trends and comparisons to similar tokens only strengthen the argument for HBAR's incredible potential. HBAR is starting to turn heads, not just in the USD pair, but in its performance against Bitcoin. What's fueling this shift? Let's break it down. When we shift focus from HBAR's dominance to its performance against Bitcoin, a fascinating story begins to unfold. Historically, the HBAR/Bitcoin pair had been heavily sold off, mirroring a broader trend of bearish sentiment in the market. Time and time again, we saw HBAR struggle to gain traction, rejecting off the upper resistance levels on the chart. For many, this was enough to assume that HBAR had little room left to grow. But as is often the case in crypto, things can change rapidly. Recently, we've seen an impulsive move off what was once the top trend line, but is now acting as a solid foundation for growth. This reversal is significant. It's a signal of strength that HBAR is ready to challenge these old resistance levels and potentially turn them into new support zones. Could this shift mark the beginning of HBAR outperforming Bitcoin? The charts are telling a compelling story. The key indicator I'm watching is whether HBAR can regain the upper trend line, confirm a backtest, and then continue its upward trajectory. Such a move would not only establish confidence in HBAR's momentum, but also showcase its ability to hold its ground, even as Bitcoin dominance remains strong. As Bitcoin dominance eventually starts to decline, a likely scenario as we progress further into the bull run, we anticipate altcoins like HBAR to seize the spotlight. Historically, this phase, known as alt season, has been a period of explosive growth for tokens with strong fundamentals and growing institutional interest. If HBAR gains strength against Bitcoin, this will reflect in its performance on the USD pair as well. This dual momentum, outperforming Bitcoin while also gaining in dollar terms, positions HBAR as a standout player in the current market cycle. And let's not forget, this surge isn't happening in isolation. With recent announcements adding fuel to the fire, is HBAR on the verge of a breakout like we've never seen before? The recent developments surrounding HBAR, which we'll dive into shortly, further strengthen its position. This combination of technical strength and external catalysts makes HBAR one of the most exciting tokens to watch right now. The setup is there, the momentum is building. What happens next could redefine the narrative around this project. Could HBAR's inclusion in the ETF conversation be the catalyst for its next massive surge? Let's uncover the potential. Now let's shift gears and dive into what could be one of the most significant developments for HBAR's future. We're talking about ETFs, exchange-traded funds. This topic has dominated crypto discussions this year, with major attention given to Bitcoin ETFs, Ethereum ETFs, and even Solana and XRP ETFs. The latest addition to this list? HBAR. What does this mean for HBAR? The filing by Canary Capital with the SEC for an HBAR ETF marks a milestone moment. This is more than just a headline. It's a recognition of HBAR's growing prominence and potential as a digital asset. Think about it. ETFs have long been a bridge between traditional finance and crypto, providing an avenue for institutional investors to access these markets in a regulated, secure manner. With ETFs bringing credibility and liquidity, could HBAR be poised for a groundbreaking move in this cycle? ETFs aren't just about hype, they bring tangible benefits. First, there's the influx of volume. Higher trading volume adds stability and reduces the volatility typically associated with altcoins, making HBAR a more attractive investment for both retail and institutional players. Then there's liquidity, a crucial factor for any asset aiming to scale. Greater liquidity means easier access for investors and smoother transactions, which ultimately benefits the token's ecosystem and its holders. But why is this filing particularly important for HBAR? It's not just about riding the ETF wave. It's about solidifying its position as a legitimate project with real-world applications. The HBAR ecosystem, backed by enterprise-grade technology and partnerships, has consistently demonstrated its value in areas like tokenization and decentralized finance. Adding an ETF into the mix could amplify its visibility and adoption exponentially. An HBAR ETF isn't just a milestone, it could be the launchpad for unprecedented growth in value and market cap. We've already seen a spark of excitement reflected in HBAR's price action. If we go back to the last month, there's a noticeable uptick correlating with the announcement. This is the kind of momentum that builds over time, especially as more investors recognize the potential of HBAR as not just another altcoin, but as a cornerstone of the evolving crypto landscape. As we move forward, the conversation around ETFs and HBAR's role in this expanding market will only grow louder. This is just the beginning of what could be a game-changing chapter for HBAR and its holders. Could an ETF filing spark the next big move for HBAR? Let's uncover the ripple effects of this milestone moment. In recent weeks, HBAR has garnered significant attention, and it's not without reason. If we rewind just a bit to the 12th of last month, we can see a clear surge in HBAR's price movement. That initial spike wasn't random. It directly followed the announcement of an ETF filing for HBAR by Canary Capital. This marked a turning point, not just for HBAR, but for how the market perceives its potential. What's more intriguing is the growing recognition from traditional finance. Reports from credible sources such as the Wall Street Journal spotlighted HBAR's ETF filing under the headline, "Deregulation Hopes Give Crypto ETF Push a Lift." This is a testament to the fact that HBAR is no longer just a name in the crypto community, it's gaining traction on a broader stage. Pro-crypto discussions and an ETF spotlight, could this signal the dawn of HBAR's mainstream moment? The timing couldn't be better. With pro-crypto sentiments gaining momentum under the new administration, the conversation is shifting. We're no longer asking if crypto will integrate into traditional markets. It's now a question of when and how large that integration will be. And HBAR, with its enterprise-grade technology and real-world use cases, is uniquely positioned to lead the charge. ETFs, as we know, are more than just trading instruments. They symbolize legitimacy in the eyes of institutional investors. By bridging the gap between traditional and decentralized finance, ETFs bring unparalleled visibility and liquidity to the underlying asset. For HBAR, this could mean a surge in adoption, heightened investor interest, and increased market stability, all crucial factors for sustained growth. With $50 to $100 trillion in market potential, HBAR isn't just riding the ETF wave, it's redefining it. But this isn't just about this bull run. Sure, the current cycle is poised to be monumental, but when we zoom out, the real picture emerges. Crypto as an asset class is on track to evolve into a $50 to $100 trillion industry. That scale isn't just theoretical. It's inevitable as adoption deepens, regulations solidify, and innovation accelerates. HBAR's ETF filing is one piece of a much larger puzzle. It's a stepping stone towards the broader adoption of both HBAR and crypto as a whole. The market isn't just reacting to hype anymore. It's responding to tangible progress and utility. And this progress positions HBAR as a front runner in the race toward a more integrated and expansive financial future. HBAR's inclusion in the Coinbase 50 index, could this be the ultimate stamp of approval for its bright future? Let's take a moment to zoom out and reflect on the bigger picture. We often talk about potential, but when you see HBAR making its way into indices like the Coinbase 50, it's clear that this isn't just a speculative asset. It's cementing its place as a key player in the crypto economy. The Coinbase 50 index is a game changer. It provides a market cap-weighted snapshot of the most influential assets in the digital space, covering nearly 80% of the entire crypto market. For HBAR to be included in this prestigious group speaks volumes about its credibility, adoption, and growing dominance. From speculative chatter to verified inclusion, what does HBAR's role in this index mean for the future of crypto? Think about it. This isn't just about visibility. When a project gets included in a market cap-weighted index, it becomes a part of something much larger. Institutional investors, retail traders, and even traditional financial analysts now have HBAR in their purview. It shifts the conversation from if to when HBAR will break into mainstream portfolios globally. The inclusion also reflects the evolution of the crypto market itself. Hedera isn't just riding the wave of a bull run, it's demonstrating sustained utility and stability, traits that indices like Coinbase 50 value. This positions HBAR not as a fleeting trend, but as a long-term contender among the giants of this space. With dominance metrics improving and institutional eyes locked in, HBAR's roadmap to success is becoming clearer every day. This milestone isn't just about numbers. It's a testament to the hard work of developers, the strength of Hedera's network, and the growing recognition of its use cases. As crypto continues to integrate into traditional finance, indices like the Coinbase 50 will play a critical role in defining which projects stand the test of time. HBAR's inclusion signals that it's more than just a digital asset. It's a cornerstone for the next chapter of financial evolution. And this is just the beginning, because as more ETFs, indices, and institutional avenues open, Hedera's place at the forefront of innovation will only grow stronger. Hedera's DeFi ecosystem is expanding faster than ever, and with its new tokenization studio, we're witnessing a whole new level of innovation. Let's dive into a major development that has positioned Hedera as a frontrunner in the crypto space: the launch of the Tokenization Studio. This open-source toolkit is a game-changer, enabling the seamless issuance and management of token securities directly on-chain. It's not just a feature, it's a foundational piece for the growing world of decentralized finance and tokenized assets. According to the Hedera Q3 report by MMO Crypto, the numbers speak for themselves. Revenue in HBAR has skyrocketed by 85% quarter over quarter. Daily transactions up by 15%. And perhaps the most exciting metric, DeFi total value locked, has grown exponentially, signaling Hedera's increasing dominance in the DeFi space. With an 85% revenue surge and a thriving DeFi sector, is Hedera gearing up to dominate the next phase of crypto innovation? It's worth emphasizing that this isn't just incremental growth, it's transformational. The Tokenization Studio is designed to simplify and accelerate the adoption of on-chain securities. Imagine corporations, institutions, and individual users tokenizing real-world assets like real estate, bonds, and stocks, all with the speed and security that Hedera's network provides. The growth in DeFi TVL further supports Hedera's trajectory. Starting the month at $66.08 million in TVL, Hedera's ecosystem now boasts over $115 a million. That's a massive leap, and it's thanks to new projects like Bondo Finance. Bondo Finance alone has brought in over $7 million in liquidity in just a short span of time. From tokenizing assets to reshaping DeFi, Hedera's capabilities are unlocking new horizons in blockchain utility. This rapid growth isn't just about numbers. It's a testament to the vibrancy and scalability of the Hedera ecosystem. As more developers, projects, and investors join this network, the foundation being built today will support even larger expansions tomorrow. Hedera is proving that it's not just about riding the crypto wave, but setting the pace for the industry. With tokenization and DeFi leading the charge, the potential here is limitless. Hedera is carving out a prominent place in the DeFi space, and recent developments prove it's just the beginning. Let's spotlight a remarkable trend: Hedera's explosive growth in total value locked, TVL. This metric underscores how quickly the network is evolving and attracting attention from DeFi enthusiasts. Just earlier this month, on November 1st, Hedera's TVL stood at $66.08 million. Fast forward a few days, and we're now looking at a staggering $115,000 million. This rapid ascent isn't a fluke. It's a direct result of innovative projects that are setting the stage for Hedera's future dominance. Take Bonsai Finance, for example. Launched on October 28th, This platform brought base lending to Hedera, and in a short time, it amassed over $5.03 million in liquidity. Its ambitious goal of becoming the liquidity backbone of Hedera's ecosystem is already materializing, as evidenced by its rapid rise. With $115 million in TVL and rising, could Hedera's DeFi ecosystem be the next big thing in blockchain finance? Bonsai Finance's impact showcases the scalability and flexibility of Hedera's infrastructure by delivering a seamless, efficient, and secure environment for DeFi projects. Hedera is becoming an attractive choice for developers and investors alike. As new projects continue to launch, the ecosystem's capacity to innovate will only grow. The liquidity brought in by platforms like Bonsai Finance doesn't just strengthen individual projects. It reinforces the entire network, making Hedera a force to be reckoned with in the blockchain space. Chain isn't a solo game. It's a collaborative effort. Hedera's partnerships are paving the way for exponential growth. Beyond technical growth, Hedera is also fostering invaluable collaborations within the blockchain space. Partnerships and cross-projected synergies are becoming the foundation for building the future of crypto. One such collaboration involves Charles Hoskinson of Cardano reaching out to Hedera's co-founder, Lehman Baird. In a recent exchange on November 12th, Hoskinson suggested a conversation. "Let's have a call sometime." Lehman's response was just as enthusiastic. "I DM'd you and look forward to connecting soon." These exchanges might seem casual, but they represent a much larger trend of cooperation among major blockchain players. When leaders of top-tier blockchain projects start collaborating, the possibilities for the crypto industry grow exponentially. The discussions aren't limited to Cardano and Hedera. Across the blockchain industry, we're seeing more alliances form, emphasizing collaboration over competition. Hedera, Ripple, Cardano, and others are working on shared goals like advancing utility and pushing blockchain technology into mainstream adoption. This openness to collaboration strengthens the industry as a whole. Instead of fragmenting efforts, projects are pooling resources and ideas to scale faster and achieve broader adoption. Hedera is emerging as a central player in this cooperative ecosystem, setting the stage for even greater innovation. As the saying goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Hedera seems to be taking this philosophy to heart, ensuring its place among blockchain's elite. The blockchain future isn't about rivalry, it's about unity. Let's discuss how collaboration is shaping a $100 trillion opportunity. As we wrap up, it's essential to underline the transformative power of collaboration in the blockchain space. The key players in the crypto ecosystem aren't just competitors, they're allies working toward a shared vision. This isn't about which project is better. It's about leveraging the strengths of each to create something far greater. The journey to a $50 to $100 trillion asset class won't happen through division. It'll come from cooperation, open dialogue between networks, shared innovations, and a collective push to bring blockchain technology into the mainstream. Whether it's expanding DeFi, tokenization, or building the infrastructure for global financial systems, collaboration is the catalyst for long-term success. Think HBAR's recent growth is impressive. The real explosion starts when the blockchain space unites for massive innovation. This approach not only strengthens individual networks like Hedera, but also accelerates the adoption of blockchain on a global scale. By working together, the industry can overcome barriers, unlock new use cases, and provide value that was previously unimaginable. Hedera's focus on collaboration sets it apart as a project with the foresight to lead this charge. If you've been inspired by today's insights, don't forget to subscribe to MMO Crypto. Join us as we track the latest trends, analyze groundbreaking projects, and explore what's next in this rapidly evolving space. Together, let's shape the future of blockchain.